Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium for the double-header today between the Waverley Falcons State Champ Women and the McKinnon Cougars, followed by the State Champ Men coming up along the way. And what we're able to tell you is that this should be a really good game. McKinnon has had a bit of a struggle to start with, but they've got a couple of their
championship women's match. We have the Waverley Falcons against.
They've got a couple of their new imports have just arrived, so they're looking good. And it's a fairly full team there for the Falcons. They are, however, missing Abby Lloyd and Katie Bluser today, but. Back from Opal's duty is Carly Mitrovic. So we should be looking fairly good to go here. Now the bad news for Falcons fans is over in the United States. Gonzaga with Georgia Sturton, our local player, have just been knocked out of the final MCA Div 1 tournament, going down in overtime to Tennessee, the number 2 seed by 4 points, 69-73. Georgia has played 38 of the minutes, virtually all of the minutes out of the time along the way there. So she's had a fantastic season there as the game gets underway, and first basket goes to Alex Luff. Now with me today is Hugh. G'day, Hugh.
Yep. Hi.
Hugh's on camera and comments. And special colour comments today is Michaela Miller from the under-20s and the Victorian Championship Women team. Hello. So far it's Maxine Allen puts a shot up, doesn't quite get there, and it's now been tossed out of bounds. McKinnon ball. So at this stage, 2-0, 2 fouls on McKinnon along the way there though. Ball goes into 23. Ashley Stewart, she pulls up, floater.
And that gives McKinnon a 2-goal opening against the Waverley Falcons.
Alex Luff again down the other end, another 2 points. So far, McKinnon has absolutely got the Falcons bamboozled. I'd expect to see a fairly quick timeout from Elias Palianos as Adriana hits 3 points. Adriana with the steal, gets it down to Maxine Allen. The experience of Julie Brookhouse there, just managing to get a hand in, get the ball down. Julie, of course, a veteran of the McKinnon team. Fantastic to see her still running around there. Another 2 points there to the Falcons through Tegan Cunningham. It's a 5-6 ball game. Here comes Ashley Stewart again, stolen by Cunningham. Back down to Maxine Allen. Maxine Allen, 2 points. Great work there through the steal. Rebound to the Falcons, over to Tegan Cunningham. She's got Bennett on the outside. She goes to Bennett. Bennett looks, little 2-pointer floater, doesn't go. Allen behind Brookhouse. Touches the ball, gets the can over to Cunningham, back over to Bennett. Bennett pops it up, and it goes. 2 points. A frenetic opening quarter there, Michaela, so far.
Yeah, very exciting.
Bennett playing good defense as Cunningham picks up a rebound. The thing about Carly being so tall is she just changes shots, doesn't she? It just makes it very difficult. And this McKinnon team is a tall team. As Allen pops that shot from outside, misses everything there. Misses everything. She's normally reliable from the outside.
Very reliable. Very good shot from the outside. Two-point attempt, successful.
Maxine Allen driving hard is fouled, this time by Julie Brookhouse. And of course that was Ash Stewart down the other end scoring those 2 points. Two points to Carly.
And a steal to Adriana.
Lauren, great play there from the Falcons as Lauren Bennett's shot decides to finally roll in.
That's a great fast break, and they just need to keep doing that again and again.
So Falcons out to 13-8 lead at this point in time. Another rebound there to the Falcons. Adriana can't get there, and she's fouled from behind. So she's fouled Rachel Quirk. So you get a chance to train against these guys on a regular basis, Michaela. Is this the sort of intensity that you see at training?
Every week, yeah. They're always hard on the court, and it's a great opportunity for us to train like that.
And the foul this time on Tegan Cunningham.
And a turnover. Waverley ball.
Maxine Allen, been guarded by Emily Fielding. She doesn't use the screen. Bennett with the shot from outside.
Great movement from Waverley there.
Cunningham's fadeaway didn't go. She thought she was fouled on the way through. And Carly just gets her hand in there. Again, there's that height just making every difference. Just got the reach to get inside. Falcons in the match-up zone. Ash Stewart kicks it across to Rodriguez. Rodriguez inside to Strand. Strand's shot doesn't go. They just beat the shot clock. They've got a fresh 11. Of course, this year, shot clock, great work there from Rodriguez, their import. This year, after an offensive rebound, the shot clock resets to 14 as Allen evades everyone. Her jumper short. Rodriguez with the ball, goes through hands. It's back with Brookhouse. Brookhouse drives. She's looking for a final championship. There's a great shot from Ash Stewart, 3 points. And this time, there's a timeout to Coach Ilias Palianis. So, Hugh, what are you liking so far about the game?
Well, it's really close, so it just puts some pressure on Waverley, and next week they'll obviously come out a bit better than they are today, but hopefully they'll still win.
Yes, they had a rugged game last week against Southern Penn, where nobody was expecting Southern Penn to be competitive at all in this season. All the pundits were suggesting that they were going to struggle, but they've come out and they've now picked up 3 wins on the trot, beating. I've forgotten who they beat last night, but they got a win last night only by 9 points. But I think it was over Eltham. But they're actually going to be quite an interesting team. Have you seen them at all, McKay?
No, I haven't seen them, but from what the girls said, they're a very young team, and they didn't expect them to be what they were last week. They got a big shock, and obviously they went down by 28 or 29 points. Hopefully they're going to pick it up this week.
Talking about shocks and youth teams, in the champ men last night, Melbourne Tigers, who were basically playing an under-23 team, beat Hume City. And they beat them by about 40 points.
Jeez. Tegan Cunningham successful for a 3. Gives Waverley a 3-point lead in the first quarter.
I think it's only been called no, it's been called a 3. You've better eyes than I have. So you should have. Great D there. Rebound to Cunningham. Cunningham's up already to quite a number of rebounds. I don't know what the stats are showing. We'll check on that for a minute. But I'd expect it to be about 4 at this stage. And good work from Caitlin Cunningham, just getting in there and putting the hand in. The ball has come off McKinnon, so it's a Falcons ball. Allen again being guarded by number 6, Fielding.
Tegan Cunningham, 2 points, successful.
Brookhouse bringing the ball down. This is Julie Brookhouse's normal role in a team as the point guard.
Great D from the Falcons there. Three-point attempt, successful to Emily Fielding.
Great basket over a lot of pressure there. Ball's with Milocevic, over to Cunningham. Back off the screen.
Carly for 3, unsuccessful.
Been picked up by Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Brookhouse. Brookhouse pulls it back.
3-point attempt, successful. Emily Fielding.
And Caitlin Cunningham there just left her way open.
Turnover.
And
McKinnon ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there between the two sisters. 1 point game, 19-18.
Two-point successful, Ashley Stewart. McKinnon now with the 3-point lead with a minute left in the first.
So Ash Stewart has been really, really aggressive this first quarter. Ball goes into Caitlin Cunningham. Cunningham's heard a call. The no-look pass went the wrong way, though. Allen with the rebound. She's got Cunningham on the outside. And that's where she goes. Great work. Great work.
Great offensive trans from Waverley there.
So 20-21.
Great play from McKinnon there. 2 points, Ash Stewart.
And there she is again. At quarter time, we'll have a quick look at the box scores.
Max Allen, 2 points. Unsuccessful basket after the siren. And that brings us to quarter time. Waverley on 20, McKinnon leading for 23.
Okay, so we'll just have a quick look at the stats for you. And the box score. And what we can see there is that for the Falcons, what we've got is Bennett, Cunningham, and Can being the dominant players. But then looking down at McKinnon, and you got Ash Stewart on 9 points already. She has been absolutely outstanding in this first quarter, really causing difficulties. And then of course there's been the two Emily Fielding there with 6, 2 reasonably uncontested threes from outside there. So it's shaping up to be an absolutely classic game, absolutely classic 3-point game. And if we click over on there to the leading, we'll look at the leaders for you as well.
Andrew, what's going on with the
And you can see there that Cunningham again leading the 7 points. She's picked up 3 rebounds. I thought she'd got 4. Ash Stewart's leading on again for McKinnon, leading both ways. Well, we'll be back in a couple of seconds. Pull things out. We'll just have to use this.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're back in. We're back in. All right. So the ball with the Falcons. 3-point lead to the McKinnon Cougars. As Cunningham looks to go to the basket, can't get there, kicks it out to Bennett, over to...
2-point attempt, Elise. Late,
to Elise White.
unsuccessful.
Yep, Elise's first minutes on the court as Lauren Bennett gets a hand on it, forces out the side there. Rachel Quirk gets it across to Ash Stewart. Back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Quirk. Quirk drives. Can't get there, but it's back out there with
3-point
Fielding.
attempt.
And
Fielding.
there's the third 3. Falcons have got to learn about this. That's the 3rd time they've left her in exactly the same spot.
Three-point attempt, unsuccessful.
Quirk bringing the ball down, kicks it across again to Ash Stewart. She tried to get inside, but Cunningham too good there. Bennett to Elise, over to Carly. Carly misses the shot. And here comes Stewart down the other end. Again out to Fielding. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking at options. Back to Fielding. Back to Stewart. The guys from BigV are here, so welcome to the BigV team. Great defense there. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Another
And
offensive
McKinnon.
rebound from McKinnon.
Yeah. So Fielding slowing things down. Back out there to Quirk. Quirk drives again. She's going to kick it out. No, she isn't. She's going to spin back. Great move there from Quirk, the vice captain. And what's impressive about what McKinnon's doing so far is that they haven't got Alex
Great
Love
movement
on
off the
ground.
post there.
Yeah,
Great offensive rebound from Caitlin Cunningham with the putback too.
and they needed that. 22 to 28.
Three-point attempt, unsuccessful.
This time from Rodriguez. Mitrovic over to Bennett. Back to Mitrovic. Into Cunningham. Cunningham turns. She kicks it out to Bennett. Bennett's three-point attempt
Bennett unsuccessful.
did not even hit the ring. And it's back down there with Quirk. Quirk to Rodriguez. Rodriguez crosses over. Back to Quirk. Over to Stewart. Over to Fielding. Fielding's three-point attempt is no good.
Unsuccessful.
Well, that's the first one that she's missed. She just simply had too much time on that one.
That one was a little bit more contested as well. She had a hand in her face.
So Bennett off and Tegan Cunningham back on again as she brings the ball through, finds...
Elise Waite, unsuccessful. Adriana with the rebound. Oh,
And
stepped on the line, out of court.
6:31 to go, 22-28. And we thank the girls from the under-12 teams who are here supporting the champ women team today. Oh. Foul called on Mitrovic. I think she was a bit stiff on that one. Here comes, and an offensive foul. Offensive foul called.
Great defense from Maxine Allen.
Yeah, so that foul was called against Quirk. Just dropped the shoulder a little bit on that one. Can. Over to Cunningham. Over to Mitrovic. Mitrovic's
3 points successful.
is good. And that's the thing about her is that she can hit from outside. So she really stretches the defense there when she gets outside. Oh, she's been very careful with her hands this time. Does not want to pick up another foul like
Great
that.
steal
As a
from Adriana.
Doesn't quite manage to hold the handle on it.
Timeout
It's
called.
a timeout this time to McKinnon, to Alex Luff. Not to Alex Luff, sorry. Bianca White. Bianca White is the coach, and so we've got it out there. So, 3-point game. You tightened up a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah. So only 3 points now, and it's really anyone's game at this point in time. It's only the second quarter, 5 minutes to go, and it's anyone's game.
And we've got a great audience in the house there, so we're probably just over the 150 mark at this point in time, which for a
Testing.
For a Sunday afternoon game is a pretty good number at this stage. And hopefully we're also seeing a great, you're getting a good feed from the Waverley Basketball Stadium here on Falcons TV. Last night at Sandringham, not good news for the Falcons Victorian champ teams, as another 2 points to McKinnon, Jane Strand, as we've got some bugs fixed with our on-court announcer. Maxine Allen over to Carly, back out to Can. Can's three-point attempt doesn't go. The smallest player on the court, nearly with a steal, and this time it's a foot violation. So you had a bit of a struggle there last night, Michaela.
Yeah, it was a close game the whole way, better than the past few weeks have been. We only went down by 9, so a better result on the table for us. It was a very winnable game, and either team could have got it, but at the end of the night, they scored more than we did, and their shots were dropping, and we think we were a bit rushed towards the third period of the game.
Yeah, your shot percentages though much better than the previous 2 weeks.
Yes, we were sitting at 19, max not 20% for the past 3 weeks. I think last night we went at about 36, 37%, so much better than our previous weeks.
Yeah, unfortunately Sandringham was up around the 50%.
Yeah, they were very efficient from the field, and they were an excellent rebounding team, and we just couldn't seem to get that box out. They'd always have that loose player getting the rebound.
As the Falcons pick up another point through Carly. Now, did you stay on and watch the boys at all?
No, but I saw the results online, and it didn't look fantastic.
No, interestingly, you were talking about the rebound count. The boys actually won the rebound count quite convincingly there against Sandringham, but again, their shooting percentage was the thing that killed them. I think at one stage, Sandringham was shooting up around the 60% mark.
Yeah, I think my dad said that Sandringham boys at the first quarter break, they were shooting at something like 70% from the field. So a team that's going to shoot like that is going to be a very, very good team throughout the season.
And they were, of course, led by an ex-Falcon named Luke Hughes. He picked up 19 points, I think. So
it was a player off the bench, Kel Charge, had 20. When I saw he was 4 from 4 at one stage, which is very good.
As Meg Keppel comes on for Adriana Can.
So first minutes of Meg.
Lauren Bennett sees the pass from point guard over to Cunningham. Cunningham into Keppel. Pass a little too hot for Keppel. And Maxine Allen picks up a foul.
And the foul's been called on Maxine Allen.
No problems at this stage for either team. It's a 3-point game, 27-30, McKinnon up. 3:32 to go. Falcons again persisting in a matchup zone.
Great hand from Tegan Cunningham there.
But Ash Stewart gets the rebound back again.
Rebound by Meg Keppel. Great take by Maxine Allen, 2 points successful. Cuts the lead back to one point now.
And there's an offensive foul. That's very obvious there. Hopefully we got that on camera. Wasn't watching the vision at the time, but Megan Hendry, big push off, elbows out.
Hands on Julie Brookhouse.
The foul's called on red 10, Julie Brookhouse. That'll be her second person.
And there's a timeout to
Timeout called by the Waverley Falcons.
Waverley Falcons.
Current score, Waverley 21.
Waverley Falcons, interesting call. Don't know about I don't know about this. I would have let that passage of play go.
And our leading point scorers for the last quarter.
The refs have been really knuckling down on that hands-on stuff. A lot of the hand checks are being called, even if it's soft. I think that's their main focus is the hands-on. So that's why a lot of it's being called this season.
And on 6 points, we had Emily.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that. It's they are pushing that a lot.
Falcons leading in assists last quarter.
So
McKinnon leading in turnovers last quarter, 5-3. And Falcons leading in steals, 3-1 last quarter.
yeah, they've been instructed to watch the hands-on. So it's going to be an automatic foul if they see 2 hands on the body.
Yeah.
And if the first hand stays there, particularly outside the player's cylinder, and doesn't get removed very, very quickly, then they will call that as well. As the assistant coach there, Gavin Bell, argues a little bit with the ref about that. That's also something that the coaches have got to be very careful of this season as well, because the refs have said that they will be they'll be talking to the coaches, but they're not going to.
2-point attempt, unsuccessful.
They're not going to put up with dissent from the bench. Down the other end. Great
Turnover.
Great defense there from the Falcons. It's over to Maxine Allen. She drives.
Great pass from Maxine Allen. 2-point successful, Meg Keppel. And that brings up the Waverley now leading by 1 point in the second quarter.
Meg Keppel's been somewhat of a revelation this season. She's really played well in the last 3-4 games, starting at the tournament. And of course she broke her leg.
She actually dislocated her knee, not just her patella, her knee, snapping her ACL back
2 years ago.
2 years back. So she only returned back to basketball last year. So it's been a long road for her, but it's great to see her getting back on the court and playing as well as she is at the moment.
And of course she's only 18, so she's eligible for the under-20 team.
Yeah, she is. She's only my age. Travel. Great steal there from Maxine Allen. Fast break, Waverley. 2-point successful. Tegan Cunningham brings up a 3-point lead with 1:40 left in the second quarter.
Brookhouse is fouled by Allen. Now at this point, Falcons want to really watch the fouls. The Cougars have just got one to give away. They need to draw that foul, but they do not want to pick up another foul and give McKinnon a chance of a bonus. And there's a charge.
Great defense from Maxine Allen there.
And that puts them in the bonus.
Foul called on Quirk. That is her second personal.
Oh, backcourt. Backcourt. Phew. Alex Love back on the court. And she's
blocked by Carly.
Great job there. She's, again, Alex has been so dominant, particularly last season. But against Carly, she's just got to start her attack on the basket from a little bit further out, and is finding that difficult. Meg Keppel trying to get to Carly, rushed that pass. Stewart.
Rebound Cunningham.
Hendry was a little bit too ambitious on that. She was, great work there from Bennett. Julie Brookhouse, good hands in there, almost stole the ball.
That's another turnover from Keppel.
Yeah, she's just rushing the passes a fraction. She just needs to slow it down.
Yeah. There's no rush. There was still plenty of time on the shot clock. Great move there. 2 points successful. Ash Stewart.
And that's the half-time.
Waverley ahead by 1 point, 33 to 32.
So if you heard the court announcer, Waverley is ahead by 2 points, by 1 point there, 33 to 32. A great game there, Hugh. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's fantastic. We're actually now winning by 1 point, so if we just keep this up, we'll obviously win this game.
And we'll be back with some more from the Waverley Falcons. As we looks like we're going to have a bit of a scratch game between the under-12s. We'll let you enjoy the vision of that, and we'll be back in about 7 or 8 minutes. Keep an eye on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Waverley Falcons. And our BigV coverage for today. So we're good to go, and we're just going to throw up some of the stats for you. We've got them there, so tell us what you see there, Michaela.
The field goal percentages are very similar. Waverley sitting at 42% from the field, and McKinnon at 45%. The 3-point percentage, McKinnon are at 50%, and Waverley are at 37.5%. Free throws, there haven't been many for the game. Waverley sitting at 100%, McKinnon at 0, as they've had no shots. Rebounds very similar. Assists, Waverley lead. Steals similar. Blocks, Waverley leading 2-0. Turnovers, McKinnon slightly more than Waverley with 12-9. Fouls are very similar. Points in the paint equal. Second chance points, McKinnon lead, and this is a big one. Points off turnovers, Waverley lead 15-6.
Okay, and we're just about ready to go here, so
30 seconds remaining.
In the third period. And the refs are ready. Teams are having their final huddle. We're good to go. So again, a really good crowd today. Well supported by the Waverley Falcons under 12 girls, who are now trying to get to the canteen as the game gets started. In fact, there's been a big line at the canteen today. And it will be a McKinnon ball. So great defense there from Maxine Allen, and she forces a turnover there. Oh, it goes away. The Maxine Allen with the ball, gets it from Can. Again defended by Fielding. It's back with Allen, out to Bennett. Bennett drives, finds Cunningham on the outside. Two points.
Tegan leading the points count with 11.
Quirk bringing the ball down. Luff staying on the court there as McKinnon's big. And there's a foul called. This on McCann.
And again there, the hand check.
Helping her second personally. McKinnon feed. Intercepted by Tegan Cunningham. Falcons looking for fast break.
And another 2 points, Tegan Cunningham. Great start from the Waverley Falcons.
Assists from Maxine Allen and 2.
And here's Stewart looking for options. She was looking for a Luff inside, didn't get her, but the ball has gone inside, back out to Stewart. She comes around.
Great D from the Falcons.
And there's the 24-shot violation. Absolutely right, Michaela. That was great D from the Falcons. Allen bringing the ball down. She gets past her opposite number. Little floaters, no good. Can couldn't get the rebound. Luff instead gets it, kicks it off to Fielding.
Great hand there from Lauren Bennett.
Nearly a great pass there from Allen. She drove and looked from
Great hand
and there's
from Carly.
Carly. She's got the ball, and that's going to be a Falcons ball. So great work. The Falcons have actually come out with double the intensity. They finished that quarter. And at the moment, it's rattled McKinnon ever so slightly. But Bianca White is a very good coach. Of course, Bianca was in fact the Falcons' head coach here for a number of seasons, and two of the players in Julie Brookhouse and Alex Luff, of course, in that squad that she coached.
3-point attempt, unsuccessful from Emily Fielding.
Rebound, Lauren Bennett. She gets the ball across to Cunningham. Cunningham looks for options. She comes off a screen, kicks it across out to Bennett. Bennett drives, dishes out to
Maxine Allen. 3-point attempt successful. That brings up an 8-point lead for the Waverley Falcons early in the third quarter.
That's the biggest lead that they've had in this game. In fact, they've actually been behind for most of the game. So the shot from McKinnon, Jane Strand didn't go, but they've stolen the ball back, and this time...
Great defence there from Tegan Cunningham. Should be, and is a McKinnon ball.
And Fielding took that a little too easy. I think she was anticipating the foul on that one. Ball movement into Luff. Shot short. Again, another rebound.
Great running from Lauren Bennett there, and unsuccessful 2-point attempt. So
another rebound to Cunningham. Back down the other end, there's Ash Stewart. She's been dynamic again for McKinnon so far this game. And that's a great move. Unfortunately, doesn't come off as Milicevic gets the ball, and it's a jump ball, this time McKinnon ball. And the crowd is built to just on 200 here in the stadium. It's a great crowd here as they're anticipating not only this game but the champ men's game, which will kick off at 2:30, Waverley versus McKinnon. Bennett with the rebound. Again, her rebound numbers have been very good. Great move. Great move there from Cunningham and Bennett.
That brings up 15 points for Cunningham. Great transition defense there from the Falcons. 2 points, Ashley Stewart.
Yeah, she just finds herself in the open spaces there, doesn't she?
Two-point attempt, successful, Carly. Very long shooting her.
Yeah, right from the deep corner too, so forcing Stewart to run hard to get to the ball, and she didn't. Stewart across to Fielding. Fielding can't get the ball inside. Brookhouse back on the court, calling the plays. They're running triangles.
3-point attempt, unsuccessful again. Great defense from the Falcons, making McKinnon use the whole shot clock.
And there's
and at number 11 we have Megan Hendry and Kendall Rodriguez at number 4.
A big sub there for the Cougars. We've got basically only Julie Brookhouse left on, and Ash Stewart.
Great skip pass from Caitlin Cunningham. Carly for another 3 downtown.
Carly Mjoving, and she finishes it up for 3 points.
So
That brings up a 13-point lead for the Falcons with 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
foul against Lauren Bennett.
And pushing fouls get called on Lauren Bennett.
3 fouls on the Falcons.
Subs coming on for McKinnon at number 15, we have Alex Lowe. And she'll be replacing Jane Strand at number 22. And that's a foul against Tegan Cunningham.
That will be Tegan Cunningham's 3rd foul.
That'll be her 2nd personal.
2nd, sorry.
Shot clock violation against McKinnon.
And again, great defense from the Falcons, forcing a 24-second shot clock violation.
Alex Luff with the rebound. 2 offensive rebounds there for the Falcons, to no avail. Caitlin Cunningham on Julie Brookhouse. Brookhouse not able to get past Milicevic.
3-point attempt, Maxine Allen unsuccessful, offensive rebound, and put back Caitlin Cunningham. That brings up a 15-point lead for the Falcons.
Ash Stewart finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez moving. Now they're in a triangle set. She cuts through into Luff. Great shot from Rodriguez. I think she's one of their imports, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she is.
She's actually shown some really good skills.
Great pass from Tegan Cunningham.
Caitlin not able to get the ball in, and there's the foul on Maxine Allen. That's her 4th, I think. No, 3rd. And a timeout there to McKinnon.
So with almost 3 minutes remaining in this quarter, Waverley ahead on 49 with McKinnon Cougars on 36.
So McKinnon working against the odds this quarter. It's really pulled out very quickly, hasn't it? Hugh, what do you think the McKinnon Cougars coach is going to be saying to her players at this point in time?
Probably make sure you're passing it around a bit more to get the ball inside the key to just shoot one of those easy jump shots, and also probably more pressure on the defense, even though they have been doing that very well, just a tiny bit more of that.
Yep. And they're running a triangle set a lot in their offenses. They're getting it quite nicely, and with a nice little variation with Luff on the board there, that she'll actually step out and then run a couple of screens.
Yeah.
Off there as well. So and they're scoring off that quite well. But Falcons have just been negating their run down the floor. They've been hassling and so on. As Brookhouse calls the shots. They're into a high set now.
3-point attempt. Unsuccessful from Ash Stewart.
The ball is coming out and will go Waverley's way.
And again, this is what the Falcons are doing at the moment. They're just disrupting the offense, getting the hands in the lanes.
The intensity's really lifted from the Falcons this quarter. Two-point attempt from Carly, fouled on the shot. Will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul called on Rodriguez. That will be her first. First is successful. Both count.
Easy 2 points there. Ali Majovic.
Unsuccessful shot there from Ash Stewart.
Rodriguez and Carly really gave a bit of a quizzical look to the ref there.
3-point attempt, successful from Carly.
3 points for Carly Majovic.
Well, I'll tell you what, if she can respond like that after a bad call, let's have a few more bad calls from the ref on her.
That brings up her third shot from the perimeter.
And there's Rodriguez again, 3 points.
Right back in their faces, 3 points.
54-41. 1 minute and 8 to go.
Unsuccessful 3 there, very rushed, I think.
Subs on for the Cougars at number 4 and number 7. We have Kendall Rodriguez and Matilda Muir.
Again, McKinnon in the triangle set. Brookhouse looking for the pass inside. It's not there, so she comes around top. Through Alex Luff to Stewart. Stewart drives, pops the corner, and
Stewart
there it is.
Successful for 2 points.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the Falcons not actually.
Great pass there from Lauren Bennett. 2-point attempt from Elise Waite and unsuccessful.
Falcons actually not switching on that screen there.
Two-point attempt, Julie Brookhouse unsuccessful. Offensive rebound, Alex Lowe unsuccessful 2-point putback.
And here comes Elise. Across to Carly. Carly's shot doesn't go, but can.
Unsuccessful, and that brings us up to the 3-quarter break. Waverley leading the McKinnon Cougars 54-43.
And we'll take a short break.
Remember to stay around. Coming up at 2:30, we have the Waverley Falcons men's state championship men against the McKinnon Cougars state championship men at 2:30.
Justin, you got plenty of volume controls here.
Waverley would also like to thank these following sponsors: Sports in Focus, ProFab Solutions, and Fiddy's Enterprises. Remember, you can catch all our games at mindittv.net.au or visit our website at www.waverleybasketball.com. On 17 points, we have Carly Mijovic, followed on 15 points by Tegan Cunningham.
And we're back for the final quarter there. So, Michaela, what are the key stats there as we go into this last 10 seconds?
Let's go to the summary, the leaders. So we have Carly on 17 points, as well as Ash Stewart from the McKinnon Cougars on 17 as well. Rebounds, we have Caitlin Cunningham on 7. Lauren Bennett with an amazing 5 assists. Sharing the ball around a lot. 2 blocks to Carly, and steals with Tegan Cunningham has 3. Great statistics from the Waverley Falcons, who are leading this game by 11 points going into the 4th quarter as we commence play now.
And it'll be a Falcons ball. I kick the ball across to Lauren Bennett. Bennett looks for Can.
Great screen there.
Can manage
Great
to get the tip.
recovery there. Unlucky there from Tegan Cunningham.
That was a bit of a professional foul there from Julie Brookhouse. Not called though by the refs. Bennett defending.
3-point attempt, unsuccessful. Great rebound from Caitlin Cunningham.
And Luff just hooking her arm in the process. Picks up the first foul for the McKinnon Cougars. Score 54-43. Cunningham nearly losing control of that one. She moves the ball over to Bennett.
Lauren Bennett. Unsuccessful.
Misses.
Great rebounding by Caitlin Cunningham. With the putback too, successful.
Brookhouse guarded by Waite. There's been a foul. This time it's on Waite. Off the ball. Again, that's the experience of Brookhouse. She gets the ball into the post. And there's the foul on Cunningham. And
the foul's been called on Caitlin Cunningham.
well, Tegan Cunningham very lucky there. She just put the shoulder a little bit into the Jane Strand as at the end of that interchange. The ref gave her a bit of a warning. Could have been a tech. So Strand at the line for a second shot, didn't get the first. Makes the second. And there's a sub. So Stewart going off for fielding. Bennett brings the ball down, guarded by Brookhouse. It's over to Waite. Waite kicks across to Can. Can inside to Cunningham. Out to her sister and Tegan. Bennett drives. Doesn't go. It's out through Muir. Back to Brookhouse. Back to Strand. Brookhouse. And again another foul there to
And the foul's called on Alice Waite.
Elise Waite.
That'll be her second personal.
A second, so Falcons up to 3 fouls very, very quickly. They have got to be very careful now.
She's replacing number 5.
With 8 minutes to go, they're 12 points up but if they start sending the Cougars to the line, this could very quickly turn into a deficit game for them. Luff with the shot, doesn't go, gets the rebound out to Allen.
Great rebounding from Maxine Allen there.
Allen, finally has been fouled. And it's on number 7. Gee, that was a lottery. That could have been 3 players, McKinnon players there, that could have been called for that. Ball goes out to Caitlin Cunningham.
2-point attempt. Caitlin Cunningham successful.
Now that was beat the opposition by indecision. She was looking for anything else but a shot there.
But in the end, it was the right thing to take.
And it's out to Brookhouse. Brookhouse
great contested
misses.
Shot there.
A couple of years ago, Brookhouse would have not missed a shot.
Subsequent Cougars at number 4, we have Kendall Rodriguez coming on the court, replacing number 7, Mitch Muir.
And great defence there from the Cougars on Allen. None of the Falcons coming out to help there, unfortunately. It's resulted in the ball going in, but intercepted by Tegan Cunningham. She brings it down. They've got the full 24. Into Caitlin. Back at... she was looking to go back out, but Rodriguez, good skills, read that pass well. And here she goes again. She's going to pull up.
2-point attempt, Rodriguez, unsuccessful.
No good, but she goes after her own rebound. Nearly picked up the foul against the Falcons. And there's 2 points from...
unsuccessful.
And Lauren Bennett steps out of court. So Quirk coming on for Brookhouse.
She'll be replacing number 10, Julie Brookhouse.
Julie Brookhouse, a very storied career. Not only did she play for the Waverley Falcons for many, many seasons, but and she's been with McKinnon now for the last 4, 5, can't remember, 4 I think.
4 seasons.
But before that, as the Falcons actually throw the ball out, but before that she spent a number of seasons with
Timeout called Waverley Falcons.
And of course she played a little bit in the Siebel in different clubs, but also with the Hobart WNBL team as well. So she's had a fantastic career as Julie. And every year we keep wondering, is she going to go again? So she's also had some serious knee injuries as well. We mentioned Meg Keppel before. Adriana Can coming back also this year from injury.
Yeah, similar injury to Meg Keppel with her ACL last year. Actually was against McKinnon last year, first round.
Very, very different looking McKinnon team to last year. A number of the girls, of course, have gone from McKinnon down to Geelong in their Div 1 competition. So we'll just see how they went actually. Last night, they played yesterday, I believe. And bit of a handoff there. Some great D there from the Falcons.
Great hand by Carly.
Yeah, Jane Strand not able to get anywhere on that play. Yeah, I like Rodriguez.
Great help defence there.
Yeah. Even though she lost control of the ball, she has been very, very creative on the court. Luff with an outside shot, and she nails it.
2 points successful, bringing the lead back down to 13 with 5 minutes 40 remaining in the fourth quarter.
So McKinnon sitting only on 1 win against Sherbrooke last week. And there's a foul.
Foul called on Alex
Luff, yep.
Luff.
And a holding foul.
That will be her
number 15 for McKinnon.
Her 4th personal.
Right, not good for McKinnon.
And also brings up McKinnon's fourth team foul for the quarter with still 5 minutes 20 remaining.
Well, that's a lucky break for the Falcons because a couple of minutes ago it was basically the Falcons in foul trouble and McKinnon and
Carly unsuccessful.
And there's another foul.
That will be Tegan Cunningham's.
Yep.
Should also be her 4th personal if I'm correct. Third.
Tegan chatting with the ref. But as we know with the refs, you're never going to win.
At number 5, we have Adriana Khan, and she'll be replacing Lauren Bennett at number 4.
So Lauren Bennett taking a break. Ball goes out. Here's Rodriguez bringing the ball down. And there's a foul called. Unfortunately, it's against Maxine Allen. Brings up the Falcons' 4th. No, it's on Carly.
That'll be Carly's 2nd personal. And this now puts McKinnon to the line as
5 team fouls to McKinnon's 3.
Waverley are in foul trouble.
Okay, so what happened before is that the score bench incorrectly put the foul up against McKinnon. It should have gone to Waverley.
The team foul count is 5-3.
Rodriguez hits a second.
Hitting both those free throws has now shortened the lead to a 10-point lead with 5 minutes remaining.
And there's a steal.
By Quirk. 8-point lead, and Ilya Poliana's calling a timeout.
Timeout called by the Waverley Falcons.
There was Rachel Quirk scoring 2 points to shorten the lead to 8 points with 4 minutes 47 remaining in this fourth quarter.
Points behind Waverley, 58-50.
Yeah. One of the things that Elias does an awful lot in his coaching is that he likes to see the point guard going one-on-one down the floor, and which is fine, except when the opposition has also got some very, very good guards with quick hands, as in that particular case there. So I think they just need to have the option of being able to run somebody else in trail or run an option where they've got a couple of different passing in.
Yeah.
Cycles.
Max was caught out there. She was the only one. There was no one behind her, no one trailing. So, if anything, I didn't think she was going to be able to get in front. And if she did, there would have definitely been a foul there. Yeah. And that's one we could not give away. I think, yep, Max is on 3 fouls. It would have been her 4th personal.
And as I said, that's something that all of Ellie's teams they tend to run that one-on-one contest down the floor.
Yeah.
And again, you can see it here again. So this time, however, we've got Tegan Cunningham providing a second inbound option. And now we're back to this one-on-one contest again. And a foul.
And a foul called on Rachel Quirk.
Yeah.
McKinnon's number 8, Rachel Quirk.
Yeah. Again, in that situation, I'd be looking to call one of the players out instead of pick and roll. Falcons running a high set. Here's Quirk with hands inside. Ball's gone to Cunningham, however. She has too much contact and she's down behind play. She's picked up. And great work from Cunningham.
Nicely stolen there by Tegan Cunningham.
15 seconds left on the shot clock for McKinnon.
Cunningham is really annoyed with the refs not calling that.
Three-point
that
attempt.
contact.
Successful. Rodriguez. That now cuts the lead back down to 5 with 4 minutes remaining.
And another timeout called by the Waverley Falcons.
No,
Waverley still ahead, 58-53.
no. The score bench has called it, but
It's a
Ilias.
substitution. Lauren Bennett coming on for Maxine Allen.
It's a substitution instead. That's what it was called. And
Adriana Khan handling the ball.
yeah, look, the players.
Tegan Cunningham with the take to the basket. Feed to Carly. Unsuccessful 2-point attempt. Jane Strand with the defensive rebound.
You watch the next move down the floor there, and I think you'll see that the Falcons players, the experience of the Falcons players, is they're pulling back and providing that additional passing option further down the court. And there's the foul.
Hands on
So
Emily
that-
Fielding.
Yeah. So that puts the Falcons in their bonus too. So that brief advantage that McKinnon had there has been negated. So I think Adriana Khan is going to the line.
Very much needed 2 points here to settle the game a little bit, as McKinnon's got a bit of a run at the moment. First unsuccessful from the line. Second one successful. Lead back to 6 points with 3 minutes 13 remaining in this fourth quarter. Three-point attempt. Successful. Rodriguez cutting the lead down to
3
3
points.
points.
What's your call, Hugh? Are you going to call it yet?
Oh, foul on Tegan Cunningham. And that could be her 5th personal. May only be her 4th though. 4th personal.
Offensive though, so it doesn't give away 2 points.
Will be a McKinnon ball from the sideline.
From now, I would probably call Falcons will still win because Cougars still have a lot of pressure. With
And again a 3-point shot from Rodriguez to equal the game.
And this time it is a timeout to the Falcons.
The score is 59 all, tied at the 2 minutes 31 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Very exciting game.
And it's been a good standard game too, which is nice to see. So there hasn't been a lot of aggro between the players there at all.
No, it's been very good to watch. Very high intensity game.
Few calls that the players on both sides have not appreciated, but they seem to be okay. So quick look at the summary stats there. So we'll just throw them up on the screen very quickly for us. We'll pull up the summary.
Cheer your teams to victory, guys.
And
As we can see, the Falcons have a field goal percentage of 42% to McKinnon's 39%. But the big difference here is McKinnon's 3-point percentage of 47% to Waverley's 35%.
And of course that's been fielding to a large extent has hit a lot of those. And I think a couple coming there from Rodriguez just recently. So
Yep.
as the Falcons get to bring the ball in.
As we can see, Kendall Rodriguez is leading the point count for the game with 20 points. Most of those points being in this fourth quarter late in the game. As we commence back to the game, for the last 2 minutes of the quarter.
And there's been a steal there that was Fielding, stealing the ball from Cunningham. Sorry, no, it wasn't Fielding, it was Quirk.
Strand with the ball. Great steal from Adriana Khan.
2 minutes and both teams need either a foul or a goal.
Carly taking it to the basket, 2-point successful. Brings up a Waverley lead of 2 points.
So earlier today over in the US in Spokane, Washington, Gonzaga took Tennessee, the second seed, national second seed, into overtime with our own Georgia Sturton, of course, playing a big part of that particular...
Alex Lau with 2 points, bringing back the draw. The minute 30 to go.
Yep. Georgia Sturton being a very big part of that particular squad. Do we have a similar situation here where we go to overtime?
Great feed from Adriana Khan with a missed shot from Carly, but the offensive rebound back to Waverley Falcons.
Bennett
drives to the basket, pass to Carly, unsuccessful 2-point attempt. 1 minute left.
Luff with the rebound.
Scores are tied 61 all.
Luff will be absolutely critical to the Cougars at this point in time. She just has the experience to get there under the basket, and she can nail it from outside too. So
Emily Fielding, 2-point attempt, unsuccessful. Carly with the rebound.
46 seconds to go.
Tegan Cunningham.
Anyone's game at this point. Cunningham to the basket, 2-point attempt successful.
How did she get that to roll?
And the Cougars have called a timeout with 38 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Scores are 63-61, Waverley lead.
So this is an interesting situation because that's a 2-possession game potentially. Cougars have got to nail the possession, get a very, very quick steal.
I think they'd be looking for a 2-for-1 here. They'd be looking for a quick early shot, get Waverley to have 1 possession, and then hopefully have 1 more possession after that, try to win the game.
And both teams are in foul trouble, so
they might be looking to
draw a foul
early, get to the line, and then who knows from there. The ball advances here. We will have a McKinnon ball in their front court at the foul line extension.
Those of you who are interested in a little bit of cricket during the half-time there, you might like to jump onto some Tasmanian cricket, courtesy of dufftv.com.au. And they've got some finals going on down there.
And foul called on Adriana Khan. Rodriguez will go to the line for 2 shots as Falcons are in bonus.
Okay, this is the last thing that the Falcons needed with 34 seconds to go. So they managed to wipe 2 seconds off the shot, off the game clock only. Rodriguez has been fairly good from the line.
First one unsuccessful.
That's useful to the Falcons, but she did this before and then nailed her second.
And second one is successful. Is now a Waverley ball. And Lauren Bennett will go to the line for 2 shots. Very important shots here.
That's Alex Luff's 4th foul.
This could be really costly for McKinnon.
It's Lauren Bennett's first free throws for the game.
Lauren moving over from Hume in the off-season. Hume was...
First one unsuccessful.
Hume have had a good start to the season as well, Michaela.
Yes, winning by 75 points last night, I saw.
75 points.
105-30 defeating Melbourne. And the second one successful from Lauren Bennett. With 31 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter with Waverley leading by 2 points.
Again, still a 2-possession game.
And take to the basket. 2 points unsuccessful. Big rebound by Carly
foul.
and a foul. Carly Lowe, that will be her 5th personal.
And they'll get the foul as well.
Nope, foul is called on Rachel Quirk.
Number 8, Rachel Quirk. Falcons will go to the line for 2.
This is very helpful for the Falcons if they just take these 2 shots, and if they get the rebounds, just hold on to it.
Carly very good from the free throw line this game, 4 from 4. Hopefully she can convert these 2 as well. First one successful.
And the point's good for Carly Rajovi.
3-point game.
Second
Now
one
it's a
successful.
4, so this makes it tough for McKinnon as they call their last time out.
With 14.9 seconds remaining.
Very important shots there.
What did McKinnon come up with to match
So with 14 seconds to go, McKinnon needs to get the ball in to one of their 3-point shooters, and they need to be fouled on that shot, and then they very, very quickly need to steal the ball. They can't really afford to foul.
That's what they're probably going to look. They're going to look at doing is they're probably going to look at a quick 3-point shot. And if they don't get fouled, they're going to have to foul
Yeah.
unless they steal the ball.
Yeah, the problem is that they don't have another timeout to get the ball down there, so they have to do all of this within the next 4 seconds to give themselves
Enough
7 or
time.
8 seconds to progress the ball down, and they now have to win by hitting at least 2 3-pointers, or at least a 3 and a 2.
A 2, yes.
And the ball will advance, and it will be McKinnon's lead.
So here we have 14 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Waverley lead by 4 points.
Yeah, it's going to be close, even if it's really anyone's game.
3-point attempt. Unsuccessful.
And it's out
And it's
off
going
a
to be a
Falcons
McKinnon
ball.
ball.
6 seconds to go, though. I think that's it for McKinnon.
That should be the game.
Oh, no.
And Alex Lau will go to the.
And unfortunately,
That is Tegan Cunningham's 5th foul. Caitlin Cunningham will come into the game for the last 5 seconds. Alex Lau will go to the line for 2 shots.
the record is Maxine Allen at number 14, and she'll be replacing number 29.
Again, Alex usually very good from the line, so of course commentators curse.
The shots.
The game is still in anyone's hands here. Unsuccessful first attempt.
Falcons just need to get the rebound, control the ball, and
Second one successful.
Yeah,
McKinnon up to 63.
and there's the foul.
Foul called on
And Waverley will go to the line
Number
for
6,
2.
I think.
22.
22.
Jane Strand. Lauren Bennett will go to the line for 2 shots.
Lauren Bennett to the line for 2.
So yes, during our break between the games, if you want to
First is unsuccessful.
pop down to Tasmania and watch a little bit of their grand final cricket down there, live from the Twin Ovals.
And second is
Yes,
successful.
yeah.
Brings up a 4-point lead again with 4 seconds to go. Lauren Bennett with the steal, the pass, and unsuccessful shot from Caitlin Cunningham to finish off the game.
And that's a great finish for the Falcons. Even though Caitlin, she just airballed that right on the buzzer, but still a great ending, 4-point win after the McKinnon tried to score 3-pointers and 2 shots. It's just finally gone to an end for Falcons.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to an end for the moment. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with the 25 minutes with the state champ and Waverley versus McKinnon. So, Michaela, thank you very much for being on board.
Thank you for having me.